NVIDIA GeForce RTX 50 lineup launches in Q1 2025, 5090 and 5080 in January, 5070 series in February, 5060 series in March. NVIDIA is reportedly going to introduce its full stack of GeForce RTX 50 GPUs, including the 5090, 5080, 5070, and 5060 series, in the first quarter of 2025. NVIDIA to showcase full domination across all gaming segments with multiple GeForce RTX 50 GPU launches in Q1 2025, 5090, 5080, 5070 and 5060. The latest information comes from Chinese board channels who are now reporting that NVIDIA seems to have finalized the launch plan for its GeForce RTX 50 Blackwell GPU lineup. As per the new rumor, it is said that the Green team will have not one, not two, not three but multiple GPU launches within the first quarter of 2025 to show its dominance in each gaming segment. The latest news reveals that the release dates for the NVIDIA RTX 50 series are mostly confirmed. This time, the various models of the RTX 50 series may be launched rather quickly, with a near-monthly release schedule. Based on the information available, the estimated release timeline is as follows. The tentative release dates for the RTX 50 series have been set. At CES in January 2025, NVIDIA will launch the RTX 5090 and 5080 series. In February, the RTX 5070 and 5070 series will be released, followed by the RTX 5060 and 5060 series in March. This means the entire lineup will be released within Q1 of 2025. As of now, there are no plans for any supermodels. Via board channels, machine translated. As per our previous information, NVIDIA plans to unveil 3 cards, the GeForce RTX 5090, RTX 5080, and RTX 5070 during CES 2025. This trio will serve as the initial launch lineup, but the exact launch or availability dates will be a few weeks or months apart. Starting with the high-end cards, the GeForce RTX 5090 and RTX 5080 are said to be made available during January 2025, a little after the CES 2025 keynote by CEO Jensen Huang. These 2 graphics cards will tackle enthusiast and high-end gaming markets, delivering a whole new level of gaming performance. The GeForce RTX 5090 is also mentioned, though this specific model will be kept as a China-exclusive variant and is designed to comply with US regulations. Next up, we have the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 series, which will reportedly come in the RTX 5070 Ti and RTX 5070 flavors. We have only heard about the RTX 5070, though NVIDIA did have a Ti model early on in the previous lineup too. These cards are expected to be available a month later in February and will still be positioned in the high-end segment above $500 US. For mainstream gamers looking for a card below the $500 US price bracket, NVIDIA will release the GeForce RTX 5060 series, once again mentioned in 5060 Ti and 5060 flavors. These cards are going to be available in March, 2 months after the enthusiast and a month after the high-end launch. The RTX 5060 and RTX 5070 are what will be going up against AMD's Radeon RX 8000 series based on the RDNA 4-core architecture, which themselves target mainstream segments. So the launch plan is going to look something like below. RTX 5090/5080/5070 unveil, CES 2025, January. RTX 5090 availability, launch, January 2025. RTX 5080 availability, launch, January 2025. RTX 5070 availability, launch, February 2025. RTX 5060 availability, launch, March 2025. The report also states that NVIDIA won't be launching any Super model in the start, which is to be expected since the Super refresh usually comes a year or two after the standard lineup. The new Super refresh is likely going to feature 3GB RAM capacities to really bring higher memory to the hands of gamers. With that said, it looks like Q1 2025 is going to be a very charged month for GPU launches, and gamers should be excited about that.